This week we are hosting students and teachers from Austria, Italy and Ireland. We went to see Pomurje and Ljubljana and Bled. Then we had all the time workshops in a school, so students collected video material, and now they are editing these videos, and I think you will see really good products.
Hi, before we start, would you please introduce yourselves?
Okay, hello. My name is Tina Fogarty. I come from Ireland.
Hi, my name's Anna. I'm Persian and I come from Ireland as well.
So, would you like to tell us about some typical Irish holiday?
Okay, a typical holiday day in Ireland would be St. Patrick's Day, our national celebration day. Every school is free on this day and nobody works on this day, and we celebrate with parades, lots of colour. It's the beginning of springtime. We eat ice cream for the first time heading into the summer. There's lots of music, traditional music sessions, and it's a commemoration of St. Patrick, who's our national saint. It's a really fun day and an enjoyable day, and everybody loves it. Lots of tourists come from abroad to be here in Ireland at this time. Yeah.
And what is a traditional Irish dish where you live?
Homemade brown bread, usually made by your mother or your grandmother, and every family has their own recipe, wouldn't be? And you don't go tell the recipe, it's meant to be secret.
Also, we have Irish stew, which the students are going to make today, and Irish stew is a real healthy meal, especially in winter time, with stew and potato and vegetables. You can put everything in together and cook it up. The potato is a very important ingredient in Irish meals, going back to the year of 1847 and the following years, where we had a huge famine in Ireland and the population went from 9 million down to 3 million people because we depended on potato. Now we don't, obviously, but the potato continues to be the #1 part of every meal.
So, what did you find the most interesting about Bled?
I thought the way that the church was built on the island, I've never seen anything like that. I thought it was really unusual and I liked it a lot.
Okay. I loved just love the whole scene, the panoramic scene in Lake Bled. Just the mountains, the lake, the beautiful churches, and I've seen photographs of it before and heard about it, but I never thought I would get to see it. It was magical, peaceful, beautiful, incorporating every part of the geographical side of things. Next time I come back, I'm going to go on the Rodelbahn that I saw in the distance. Yeah, thank you.
And what about Ljubljana? What did you like most about it?
I loved the atmosphere of it and the people. We were stopped and asked several times going around where we were from by different locals, and we had to tell them we were from Ireland. It was just, everyone was just so nice there, and the buildings were just so beautiful as well.
And I loved the easygoing nature of Ljubljana. It's not a big city, and I know it's a small city for a capital, but I thought that was beautiful. And all the little cafes. We don't have that in Ireland because the weather is too bad. The cafes would be blown away if they're outside. So it's a real treat for us to be able to sit outside, and it's calm and beautiful, and enjoy a sandwich. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, wie fühlt ihr euch hier in Slowenien?
So we feel really comfortable. We had a warm welcome here in Slovenia, and we have really a great time. So it's perfect for us.
Ja, mir gefällt es auch sehr gut in Slowenien. Alle Menschen sind so freundlich und jeder redet gleich mit dir. Also mir gefällt es sehr gut.
Wie läuft Unterricht bei euch?
So you can answer in English.
So school starts at 8 o'clock and one lesson is about 15 minutes, and then we have a break with 5 minutes, and in the lesson we learn with videos, and then we have to work by our own, and then we have at 10 a.m. we have a break, and then we can eat or just talk with our friends. At 2:30 we have a lunch break, and then the afternoon lessons will be.
Wie findet ihr unsere Schule?
So I think this school building is really, really big. So if I compare it with our school is much smaller, and the pupils are very, very friendly to us. So as I said before, we had a very, very nice welcome here in Slovenia. And I think that you are very creative. So your school building shows that you are a very creative school. It's amazing.
Würdet ihr jemals wieder hierher nach Slowenien kommen und warum?
Also ich würde auf jeden Fall wieder nach Slowenien kommen, weil Slowenien hat viele kleine Plätze, wo du noch ganz viel sehen kannst. Und ich habe so von Slowenien noch nicht viel gesehen, außer jetzt Ljubljana und Bled. Also würde ich gerne noch mal hierher kommen.
In English now?
So I'd like to come to Slovenia another time because there are many places to see a lot of things, and I've just seen from Slovenia, Ljubljana and Bled, and I'd like to come another time because it's so beautiful.
So we are very close to the border to Slovenia, so we are not very far away from you, and so it's definitely a good opportunity to come back here. It's beautiful.
Das ist der Schulleiter aus Österreich, und wir haben einige Fragen für euch. Wie viele Lehrer gibt es in der Schule?
In unserer Schule gibt es 21 Lehrer.
Please introduce yourself and say something about the project.
Well, hi, my name is Irene and I'm from Austria. I am the coordinating person of this project. So the project's topic is flipped classroom, which means that our students learn how to create videos, learning videos, in order to share the videos to young students who are going to learn for different topics then.
Thank you.
So what are your impressions of our school?
Okay, as soon as I entered your school, I had the impression of a warm atmosphere and very welcoming. I enjoy staying here, having lunch with you, and having classes with you. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pizza with potatoes.
Thank you.
What are your hobbies?
Mine?
Yes.
I like cinema, going to the cinema, watching films. I like reading books and listening to the music. David Bowie is my favorite singer.
And what would you like to be when you grow up?
I don't know. Firstly, I would like to know how many schools are you the headmaster?
I'm the master this year in 2 schools, one in Agrigento and one in Lampedusa. It's a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea.
Have you ever traveled to a different continent for school?
Yes, I worked abroad 6 years in New York and 3 years in Egypt. And I tried to know other schools in different countries, also participating to some Comenius and Erasmus project.
How old were you when you first became a headmaster?
I was 28.
How do you manage to lead the schools at the same time?
And this is really difficult because we need to face many aspects, many problems of the schools in the same times, and we are in the different places. So we use technologies, phones and other systems to communicate and to try to do our best.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hello, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Anna and I'm 14.
My name is Lara and I'm 14.
My name is Vito, I'm 13.
My name is Dylan and I'm 14.
Do you have a National Day of celebration in Slovenia?
In fact, in June we have been independent and we hang out the flag.
What is the traditional food in Slovenia?
It's kranjska kielbasa, which is sausage.
Have you learned any Irish phrases since you met the Irish?
I'm Gama.
Which means I'm fine.
And the best horses I've ridden in Ireland, do you have any horses here?
We have horses and we have racing.
The weather is lovely today here in Slovenia. Does it get cold in the winter?
The winter is cold, it's about 0 degrees and it's snowing.
And thank you very much, and as we say in Ireland, Gur Míle Mac Agat.
Slán agus beannacht, which is goodbye and God bless in Irish.